Hey everyone, Pupsker here, and today in Warframe, we're going to quickly go over how you can farm Gauss Prime and Gauss's weapon, the Akarius, and Acceltra Prime. That's right, Gauss has two weapons still, normal stuff, Aceltra and Akarius Prime. So you can always check if you go on over to the Codex, over to Relics and Arcanes, and search up Gauss Prime. Gauss is Lith G9, Meso H5, Neo W1, and Axi B7. So this is for Gauss Prime himself. Everyone say hi to YouTube. Lith G9 will be the Gauss Prime Systems Blueprint. It's a rare drop, but it's a Lith relic, so beautiful. As always, buy as many relic packs as you can from Teshin, from your syndicate standings if you so choose, from your main standing of just main standing reputation for syndicates, any of those. Grab them if you want. If not, it's always a good idea to go to general void missions to farm it, because the void is just a good mission, right? Hepit, void, beautiful. It's a good mission to run, fast mission, 10 out of 10. Run lower level missions for Lith G9. Oh, and it's available in Cetus Bounties. So if it is available in Cetus Bounties and you see it there, let me just hide my face cam so you can actually see what I'm talking about. Boop, Cetus Bounties. You can run it there too, because I believe bounties overall have the good drop rates for relics. So good stuff there for Lith G9. Next we have Meso H5 as the same general relic sources, drop packs, normal. And that is the Gauss Prime Neuroptics blueprint. Not too shabby. As always, Meso is medium lower level missions, so you can still farm it very easily on the void through Annie, Ukko, right? Whatever you so choose. Running the fast capture missions is generally recommended to get it, but you can run any of the general void missions for the relics if you so choose. But these are the ones that'll drop specifically Meso H5. So run any of those if you want, but any lower to mid-level mission on the lower end is usually a good one to run. ISO Vault Bounties, Tier 1, Cetus Bounties, as well, not too shabby if you want to run those. Next we have Neo W1, right? This, oh beautiful, Wisp Prime chassis, has the Gauss Prime chassis blueprint as a common drop, so it should be pretty easy to get that. Not too bad, not too bad. Drop sources are normal as well, but you can also farm the Hemosite for this if you like farming the Hemosite, which is actually, yeah, not the worst idea in the world to be fair. As always, and as with Neo, you can still run Void, Fast Captures, Ukko, stuff like that, Void Mod, whatever you so choose on the Void like that. It's a Neo relic, so it'll be mid to higher level missions and drop rates, right? But you can usually get Neos pretty easily everywhere because it's so common, so yeah. Also, Cetus ISO Bounties, not bad. Mwah, 10 out of 10. Last but not least for Gauss Prime is Axi B7. Axi B7 here has, that's right, Gauss Prime Blueprint as an uncommon, not a rare. I was definitely expecting it to be a rare, not gonna lie, but I'm not mad about this, like, at all. On and around Gauss Prime Neuroptics, everything, Gauss Prime Blueprint for uncommon, you have higher tier annoying drop rates. So everyone loves running Lua Apollo for Axes. It's the fastest general mission for people. You can instantly get Axi relics because I think it starts off at a B drop rotation if you don't let any of the nodes die, because it's a disruption mission. So people still love Lua Apollo for Axes. So Axi B7, Lua Apollo, not bad. Cetus Bounties, if you need to farm those, will also be pretty good if they're available. Other than that, relic packs and everything there, still good, and just running higher level missions, all of these higher level missions will be good. Just keep in mind, you'll want to run it to the C drop rotation because Axi relics tend to be a C drop rotation or sometimes a B drop rotation, which overall is not too bad. It'll just take a good chunk of time because of how much, drop rates work and how much time it takes to run to C drop rotation usually. And that's why people farm Lua Apollo. It's the fastest. Either way, good stuff, 10 out of 10. That is Gauss Prime. Gonna be pretty easy to build them overall, but that is Gauss Prime. Next, we have the Aceltra Prime. There we go. And we have 4 relics for that. Lith C11, Meso A5, Neo F3, and Axi 18. Lith C11, Acceltra Blueprint right there. Boom. Good stuff. And you have all the drop locations here, as well as Cetus Bounty. It's all normal. The thing about Warframe is the drop locations for liths are all pretty much the same. The drop locations for Meso, Neo, and Axii, all of them are generally the same. So you'll just want to run lower or mid-level void captures to quickly run the mission if you like doing that, because you'll always get a relic drop on the void. You can run the higher level one or the lower level one for Lith, higher level one for Meso Neo. Then if you want Axies, you can always go to Lua Apollo, because Lua Apollo can instantly get you a BC drop rotation for a Axii relic, right? Other than that, all the locations are just generally good if you're farming for stuff. Higher level for the higher level of relics, lower level for the lower level relics, and Cetus bounties themselves, when it's available, is a nice one, because you can get multi-drops as well. So there is that. Other than that, still, Aceltra Prime blueprint is Lith C11. Sorry, words are hard. Next, again, we have Meso A5, and that'll get you the Aceltra Prime barrel, but at a rare drop rate. As well as, again, it drops Hemocyte, so if you like or need to farm Hemocyte, go for it. The Aceltra Prime barrel, though, is the rare, so it'll take you a while to farm this up, but it's a Meso one, so you'll be getting a lot of Meso drops casually, probably. Not too bad. Neo F3 also has Aceltra Prime Receiver. So if you need that as the uncommon, go for that there. It'll take a little bit of time, but it'll always take a little bit of time, right? So farm up all of that if you need it there, go for it, and Isobalt's Cetus Bounty still. Lastly, again, Axii A18. That is the Aceltra Prime stock as the rare right there. Sweet, awesome. Drop source is still Hemocyte, so if you want the Axii, hey, wouldn't be the worst idea. I'll be popping all my relic packs and we'll see how that goes, but that's how you get that one. Same stuff there. Last and not least, we have the Akarius Prime, which is Lith A6, Lith R5, Neo A11, and Axii D5. Okay, it's a double Lith one. So for Lith, let's say R5, that is the Akarius Prime Link as the uncommon. Not too shabby at all. For the Lith A6, that is the Akarius Prime Receiver as the rare, right? So you go through all of that, take a look, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, not too shabby, not too shabby. Then you have Neo A11, Akarius Prime Blueprint. All of the drop sources still same as the previous ones, Isovault, Cetus Bounty. And then you have Axii D5, the best around, and that has the Akarius Prime barrel as a common drop. So hopefully your luck's a little better with the Aceltra and Gauss Prime, but this one looks to be a pretty easy one to farm overall as well. If you're curious about the stats, here is Gauss. He is very fast with a base speed of 1.5, 550 shield, pretty high, 270 health, 175 energy, and 185 armor. Overall, not bad, but he's going to be an absolute killer. More importantly, though, are the stats on the weapon. Aceltra Prime is actually godly comparative to the previous one. Crit chance multiplier is 3 times, went up from 2.8. Crit chance 34%, up from 32. His total damage for the Aceltra is 44, up from 26. And the status is 18, up from, I think, like 6%, and it gained 1 extra range in radial attack, so it went from 4 to 5, and the radial attack went up like almost 10 points of damage, so not bad at all. The Akarius is also much better, right? Base Akarius, right? Not bad, whatever, more of a status spreader, not much of a crit. The Akarius Prime, oh my god, so much more status spread. Crit is, normal, damage higher, and the radiation, or sorry, not radiation, the blast range, fall off, everything, it's just better. You have more blast range and damage in general, but it doesn't go up a ton, so keep that in mind. So yeah, it's still really strong, it's still really good. All in all, 10 out of 10. It was some good stuff, but sadly, we are temporarily closing the cross-platform save gate for stability. We will update you on our socials, forums, and red text when the gate has reopened. So a little curse there. It looks like red text has taken off cross-save, probably because Gauss Prime released and it's crashing the website. So a little unfortunate, but hopefully they get that fixed. Either way, that is how you can farm up Gauss Prime, the Aceltra Prime, and the Akarius Prime. As always, sub, like, and use Epic Games creator code Pupsker if you want to support the channel. And you can always check out any of the socials down linked in the description below. All that jazz. So thank you all. Hopefully the servers don't crash too hard with Gauss Prime. Cheers, cheers.